Take thou this note, go follow them to prison. One step I have advanced thee, if thou dost. As this instructs thee, thou dost make thy way to noble fortunes. Know thou this, that men are as the time is, to be tender-minded. Does not become a sword, thy great employment. Will not bear question, either say thou dot, or thrive by other means. Capt I'll dot, my lord. Edom about it, and right happy when th hast done. Mark I say, instantly, and carry it so, as I have set it down. Capt I cannot draw a cut, nor eat dried oats. If it be man's work, I'll dot, exit. Flourish, enter Albany, Goneril, Regan, soldiers. Alb, sir, you have showed today your valiant strain. And fortune led you well, you have the captives. Who were the opposites of this day's strife? We do require them of you, so to use them, as we shall find their merits and our safety may equally determine. Edom, sir, I thought it fit to send the old and miserable king to some retention and appointed guard, whose age has charms in it, whose title more, to pluck the common bosom on his side, and turn our impressed lances in our eyes, which do command them. With him I sent the queen, my reason all the same, and they are ready. Tomorrow or at further space, appear, where you shall hold your session. At this time we sweat and bleed, the friend hath lost his friend, and the best quarrels in the heat are cursed by those that feel their sharpness. The question of Cordelia and her father requires a fitter place. Alb, sir, by your patience, I hold you but a subject of this war, not as a brother. Reg, that's as we list to grace him. Methinks our pleasure might have been demanded. Ere you had spoke so far, he led our powers, bore the commission of my place and person, the which immediacy may well stand up and call itself your brother. Gone not so hot. In his own grace he doth exalt himself, more than in your addition. Reg, in my rights, by me invested, he compeers the best. Gone, that were the most, if he should husband you. Reg, jesters do oft prove prophets. Gone, harlot. That I that told you so looked, but asquint. Reg, lady, I am not well, else I should answer. From a full-flowing stomach, general. Take thou my soldiers, prisoners, patrimony. Dispose of them, of me, the walls are thine. Witness the world that I create thee here, my lord and master. Gone, mean you to enjoy him. Alb, the let alone, lies not in your good will. Edom, nor in thine, lord. Alb, half-blooded fellow, yes. Reg, let the drums strike, and prove my title thine. Alb, stay yet, hear reason. Edmund, I arrest thee on capital treason, and in thine attaint. This gilded serpent points to Goneril for your claim. Fair sister, I bar it in the interest of my wife. She is subcontracted to this lord, and I, her husband, contradict your banes. If you will marry, make your loves to me. My lady is bespoke. Gone, an interlude. Alb, thou art armed, Gloucester, let the trumpet sound. If none appear to prove upon thy person thy heinous, manifest, and many treasons, there is my pledge throws down a glove, I'll prove it on thy heart. Ere I taste bread, thou art in nothing less Then I have here proclaimed thee. Reg sick, oh sick. Gone, if not, I'll ne'er trust medicine. Edom, there's my exchange throws down a glove, what in the world? He is a that names me traitor, villain like he lies. Call by thy trumpet, he that dares approach. On him, on you who not, I will maintain my truth and honor firmly. Alb, a herald, ho. Edom, a herald, ho, a herald. Alb, trust to thy single virtue, for thy soldiers, all levied in my name, have in my name took their discharge. Reg, my sickness grows upon me. Alb, she is not well, convey her to my tent. Exit Regan, led. Enter a herald. Come hither, herald, let the trumpet sound. And read out this. Capped sound, trumpet, a trumpet sounds. Her reads, if any man of quality or degree within the lists of the army will maintain upon Edmund, supposed Earl of Gloucester, that he is a manifold traitor, let him appear by the third sound of the trumpet, he is bold in his defense. Edom sound, first trumpet. Her again, second trumpet. Her again, third trumpet. Trumpet answers, within. Enter Edgar, armed, at the third sound, a trumpet before him. Alb, ask him his purposes, why he appears. Upon this call, O.Th, trumpet. Sir, what are you? Your name, your quality, and why you answer. This present summons. Edge, know my name is lost. By treason's tooth bear non, and cankerbit. Yet am I noble, as the adversary. I come to cope. Alb, which is that adversary? Edge, what's he that speaks for Edmund Earl of Gloucester? Edom himself, what say'st thou to him? Edge, draw thy sword. That, if my speech offend a noble heart, thy arm may do thee justice, here is mine. Behold, it is the privilege of mine honors. My oath and my profession, I protest. Maugre thy strength, youth, place, and eminence. Despite thy victor sword and fire new fortune. Thy valor and thy heart, thou art a traitor. False to thy gods, thy brother and thy father. Conspirant gainst this high illustrious prince. And from Th, extremest upward of thy head, to the descent and dust beneath thy foot. A most toad-spotted traitor, say thou no. This sword, this arm, and my best spirits are bent to prove upon thy heart, whereto I speak. Thou least. Edom, in wisdom, I should ask thy name. But since thy outside looks so fair and warlike, and that thy tongue some say of breeding breathes, what safe and nicely I might well delay. By rule of knighthood I disdain and spurn. Back do I toss those treasons to thy head. With the hell-hated lie o'erwhelm thy heart, which for they yet glance by and scarcely bruise. This sword of mine shall give them instant way, where they shall rest for ever. Trumpets speak. Alarums fight. Alb, save him, save him. Gone, this is mere practice, Gloucester. By Th, law of arms, thou wast not bound to answer. An unknown opposite, thou art not vanquished, but cozened and beguiled. Alb, shut your mouth, dame. Or with this paper shall I stop it, shows her letter too. Edmund, hold, sir. Thou worse than any name, read thine own evil. No tearing, lady, I perceive you know it. Gone, say if I do the laws are mine, not thine. Who can arraign me for't? Alb, most monstrous. Know'st thou this paper? Gone, ask me not what I know, exit. Alb, go after her, she's desperate, govern her. Exit, an officer. Edom, what you have charged me with, that have I done. And more, much more, the time will bring it out. 'Tis past, and so am I, but what art thou? That hast this fortune on me, if thou'rt noble. I do forgive thee. Edge, let's exchange charity. I am no less in blood than thou art, Edmund. If more, the more th hast wronged me. My name is Edgar, and thy father's son. The gods are just, and of our pleasant vices make instruments to scourge us. The dark and vicious place where thee he got cost him his eyes. Edom, th hast spoken right, 'tis true. The wheel is come full circle, I am here. Alb, methought, thy very gait did prophesy a royal nobleness, I must embrace thee. Let sorrow split my heart, if ever I did hate thee or thy father. Edge, worthy prince, I note. Alb, where have you hid yourself? How have you known the miseries of your father? Edge, by nursing them, my lord, list a brief tale. And when 'tis told, oh that my heart would burst. The bloody proclamation to escape. That followed me so near, oh, our lives' sweetness. That with the pain of death would hourly die. Rather than die at once, taught me to shift into a madman's rags, assume a semblance. That very dogs disdained, and in this habit met I my father with his bleeding rings. Their precious stones new lost, became his guide. Led him, begged for him, salved him from despair. Never, O fault, revealed myself unto him. Until some half hour passed, when I was armed. Not sure, though hoping of this good success. I asked his blessing, and from first to last told him my pilgrimage, but his flawed heart alack, too weak the conflict to support. 'Twixt two extremes of passion, joy and grief, burst smilingly. Edom, this speech of yours hath moved me, and shall perchance do good, but speak you on. You look as you had something more to say. Alb, if there be more woeful, hold it in. For I am almost ready to dissolve. Hearing of this, Edge, this would have seemed a period to such as love not sorrow, but another. To amplify too much would make much more. And top extremity. Whilst I was big in clamour, came there a man, who, having seen me in my worst estate, shunned my abhorred society, but then, finding who 'twas that so endured with his strong arms, he fastened on my neck and bellowed out, as he'd burst heaven through him on my father. Told the most piteous tale of Lear and him that ever ear received, which in recounting his grief grew puissant, and the strings of life began to crack. Twice then the trumpet sounded, and there I left him. Alb, but who was this? Edge, Kent, sir, the banished Kent, who in disguise followed his enemy king, and did him service improper for a slave. Enter a gentleman with a bloody knife. Gent, help, help, oh help. Edge, what kind of help? Alb, speak man. Edge, what means that bloody knife? Gent, 'tis heart, it smokes. It came even from the heart of oh, she's dead. Alb, who dead? Speak man. Gent, your lady, sir, your lady, and her sister. By her is poisoned, she hath confessed it. Edom, I was contracted to them both, all three. Now marry in an instant. Enter Kent. Edge, here comes Kent. Alb, produce their bodies, be they alive or dead. This judgment of the heavens that makes us tremble touches us not with pity, oh, is this he? The time will not allow the compliment. That very manners urges. Kent, I am come to bid my king and master I good night. Is he not here? Alb, great thing of us forgot. Speak, Edmund, where's the king, and where's Cordelia? The bodies of Goneril and Regan are brought in. Seest thou this object, Kent? Kent, alack, why thus? Edom, yet Edmund was beloved. The one, the other, poisoned for my sake, and after slew herself. Alb, even so, cover their faces. Edom, I pant for life, some good I mean to do. Despite of mine own nature, quickly send. Be brief in't to the castle, for my writ is on the life of Lear and on Cordelia. Nay, send in time. Alb, run, O's run. Edge, to whom, my lord, who has the office, send thy token of reprieve. Edom, well thought on, take my sword. Give it the captain. Alb, haste thee for thy life. Edom, he hath commission from thy wife and me to hang Cordelia in the prison, and to lay the blame upon her own despair, that she forded herself. Alb, the gods defend her, bear him hence a while. Edmund is borne off. Enter Lear, with Cordelia in his arms, Edgar, Captain, and others following. Lear, howl, 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 oh, you are men of stone. Had I your tongues and eyes, I'll use them so that heaven's vault should crack, she's gone forever. I know when one is dead, and when one lives. She's dead as earth, lend me a looking glass. If that her breath will mist, or stain the stone, why then she lives. Kent, is this the promised end? Edge or image of that horror? Alb, fall and cease. Lear, this feather stirs, she lives, if it be so. It is a chance which does redeem all sorrows that ever I have felt. Kent, O my good master. Lear, prithee away. Edge, 'tis noble Kent, your friend. Lear, a plague upon you, murderers, traitors all. I might have salved her, now she's gone forever. Cordelia, Cordelia, stay a little, ha. What is't thou say'st he? Her voice was ever soft, gentle, and low, an excellent thing in woman. I killed the slave that was a-hanging thee. Captain, 'tis true, my lords, he did. Lear, did I not, fellow? I have seen the day, with my good biting falchion. I would have made them skip, I am old now. And these same crosses spoil me, who are you? Mine eyes are not a th best, I'll tell you straight. Kent, if fortune brag of two, she loved and hated. One of them we behold. Lear, this a dull sight, are you not Kent? Kent, the same. Your servant Kent, where is your servant Caius? Lear, he's a good fellow, I can tell you that. He'll strike, and quickly too, he's dead and rotten. Kent, no, my good lord, I am the very man. Lear, I'll see that straight. Kent, that from your first of difference and decay have followed your sad steps. Lear, you're welcome hither. Kent, nor no man else, all's cheerless, dark, and deadly. Your eldest daughters have fordone themselves, and desperately are dead. Lear, so I think. Alb, he knows not what he says, and vain is it that we present us to him. Edge, very bootless. Enter a captain. Captain Edmund is dead, my lord. Alb, that's but a trifle here. You lords and noble friends know our intent. What comfort to this great decay may come shall be applied, for us we will resign, during the life of this old majesty. To him our absolute power, to Edgar and Kent you to your rights, with boot and such addition as your honours have more than merited, all friends shall taste the wages of their virtue, and all foes the cup of their deservings. O.C.C. Lear, and my poor fool is hanged, no life. Why should a dog, a horse, a rat have life? And thou no breath at all, thou'lt come no more. Never, 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 never. Pray you undo this button, thank you, sir. Do you see this? Look on her, look her lips. Look there, he dies. Edge, he faints, my lord, my lord. Kent, break heart, I prithee break. Edge, look up, my lord. Kent, vex not his ghost, oh let him pass, he hates him. That would upon the rack of this tough world stretch him out longer. Edge, he is gone indeed. Kent, the wonder is, he hath endured so long. He but usurped his life. Alb, bear them from hence, our present business is general woe, to Kent and Edgar, friends of my soul, you twain rule in this realm, and the gored state sustain. Kent, I have a journey, sir, shortly to go. My master calls me, I must not say no. Alb, the weight of this sad time we must obey. Speak what we feel, not what we ought to say. The oldest have borne most, we that are young shall never see so much, nor live so long. Exeunt with a dead march. The end.